The Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission is a body corporate which was established by the CEE Act, whose mandate is to promote broad-based and equitable economic empowerment of citizens that are or have been marginalized or disadvantaged and whose access to economic resources and development capacity has been constrained due to various factors such as race, sex, educational background, status, and disability. CEEC is therefore the vehicle by which the government would like to transform Zambia into a nation where citizens are playing a key role in economic activities with greater participation of targeted citizens, citizens-influenced companies, citizens-empowered companies, and citizens-owned companies. Targeted citizens are Zambians who historically have been either marginalized or disadvantaged and have no access to economic resources or opportunities. Citizens-influenced companies are companies that have allowed between 5% and 25% citizens' ownership participation. Citizens-empowered companies are those companies in which citizens' ownership participation ranges from 25% to 50%, and citizens-owned companies are companies in which citizens' ownership participation is above 50%.
The Citizens Economic Empowerment Commission, which is CEC, is established through an Act of Parliament number 9 of 2006. So that's officially when CEC was established by government. In terms of operations, it actually started operating in 2007 when a board was appointed, and then in 2008 management was appointed, meaning that the strategic programs actually then started being implemented. CEC comes with a background that at independence in 1964, the aspiration was for Zambians not only to be politically independent, but also to participate fully in the economy of the country. So the feeling was that after so many years of independence, the quality and level of participation of Zambians in the economy was not satisfactory. So the intention of the CEC Act was actually to deliberately put in place legislation that was going to promote enhanced participation of targeted citizens in the economy.
The Commission provides long-term financing for infrastructure and industrial projects. The Commission also provides finance throughout the country through its provincial offices. Some of the beneficiaries have expressed gratitude for the funds given to them as their business operations have greatly improved.
Basically, University of Lusaka had a need at the time. We needed to have infrastructure, permanent infrastructure. So we looked around to see who could help us in acquiring resources for such a project. So apparently we came across CEC, and they were willing to help us in terms of going ahead with our project. So we thought it was a good idea, and at that time the rates which they offered were quite affordable. So the investor decided that we could approach CEC and apply for a loan.
This is life after Barclays. I actually left the bank. There was a scheme from the bank which came in for early leavers or redundancies. Then you have to opt for which scheme you want to take. And that's how I opted to get redundancy. And I had, during my time when I left the bank, then I was doing my own business in town. And that's how I heard about CEC, that they're empowering the Zambians. So that's how I had a walk into the offices of CEC to ask how is one able to obtain a loan from there.
What prompted me to seek for a loan from CEC is because I had a passion of improving my business. I didn't just want to be where I was. I wanted at least to take a step further in business. So by acquiring a loan from CEC, at least, my business improved.
What prompted me to go into the training of nurses? I used to, professional, I'm a nurse. I come from the nursing background, and I was heading the nursing services in the military. Then that gave me an opportunity to know that actually there was shortage of health workers in the country. Then as a nurse, as the saying goes, that the profession can only be developed by the owners of the profession.
Much as it is gratifying to know that the government of the Republic of Zambia has come up with a number of citizen economic empowerment programs such as the Youth Empowerment Fund and the Citizens Economic Empowerment Fund, there is still need for the setting up of further such programs so that the majority of Zambians who are vulnerable and live in poor conditions can be able to benefit and improve their quality of lives. Other stakeholders such as civil society organizations and other groupings need to come in and bridge the gap so that citizens' empowerment programs can be widened and capture a larger number of the Zambians in need of it. This is the only way the majority of Zambians will be able to come out of poverty, by creating viable businesses that will not only benefit business owners but many more people through employment creation, both direct and indirect, and through corporate social responsibility programs that benefit the surrounding communities in which these businesses operate.